Ernie Pechtel, thanks for coming by and visiting with us and sharing the lineup that you had.
Well, good morning. I'm glad to be here and appreciate you folks help promoting our event. It is our 25th year. We've been at this a while. Of course, I'm not old enough to have been at all those,
Well,
but
no, I know you have.
we got a great lineup, and we probably one of the best shows we've had. I think we just got lots of stuff going on. Hope to have a big day there at Newark this
Yeah,
time.
usually you kick it off with a pancake breakfast between 7 and 9, then you've got your parade at 10, your beauty pageants at 11, then and you got a lot of fun things going on. Tell us about some things you got going on in the park.
Uh, we've been working off and on to get as good entertainment we can. We've always struggled and hoped to have a carnival. I got it done this year. We're going to have a carnival over there for the younger folks, and we're excited about that. That'll be something for them to do in addition to all kinds of good music, crafts, food, some great entertainment.
We're
We've
going to
got
have a bago tournament too.
Bago
Well,
tournament.
that is really popular.
Yeah, it is. I've been surprised at that. I didn't know much about it, but it's everywhere when you go
It is.
looking around. And it's a serious tournament. They get down there and get with it. We had it last year, and it was a big
Pretty
deal.
big. I'll tell you something else that's serious is this entertainment lineup. You kick it off with Ashley Rogers.
Yes, Ashley's of course a local girl, and she's trying to get there, and she's had some good songs, and I think maybe she's got an album or two she's working on. But
She does.
she does a really good job.
Oh, well, Ernie, listen, I'm going to have to tell you, watch out for her. She'll have you on stage. She will.
She's an all too. I get a chance. I grab the mic every once in a while. But,
Yeah. Then you've got a young man who's been coming to the festival for quite some time. He's a good entertainer, too.
Yes, Rockin' Luke. Everybody's or most people heard of him. He does great. Jerry Lee Lewis. We've had him before. He plays Cave City. He does lots of shows, and we're looking forward to him. He does a great job.
And you're going to have a old schools reunion salute type thing coming up, what, about middle afternoon? 1
Yes.
o'clock?
Yeah, the local 4-H club. We've tried to have some type of event they like to put on. We saluted the veterans one year. We saluted the local responders and policemen one year and firemen. And so this year they came up with a salute for our schools that make up our Cedar Ridge School District.
Yes.
The school is so involved in this thing. We got to have their help to make this thing fly. And so it's going to be a remembrance type thing, a salute to the Charlotte, Oil Trough, and Newark school districts.
You know, I look back, I used to have a map when I did some emergency services work, and it covered a whole wall. It was a huge thing. And as best I can remember, 40 some odd schools in Independence County was shown on that map.
That's probably right.
You know, within walking distance, I guess is what the deal was. But my whole point is a lot of tradition goes into groups,
Right.
And strictly coming from schools. Anyway, back to your entertainment. Zindel Rainey's going to be there. All right.
Yes, they do a good job. I hadn't heard them up until just the last couple of years, but they play a lot. They're all over the area. They play in Searcy and Amgan. They're somewhere every weekend, and they've got to do a really good job. They've got a good following that comes along with them, and we're looking forward to having them.
And you know, there's another guy that's very, very talented. His name is J.R. Rogers. He's bringing his all-star band, but he's going to do a tribute. Tell us about that.
JR came up with an idea. Of course, everybody remembers Johnny Rivers, and he came up with the idea of having a tribute for Johnny Rivers. And these guys actually, they get in costume, I guess you'd say, and get the flavor of the Johnny Rivers era from a few days ago. And
Yes.
they'd be playing all of his big hits, and they do a good job. And then in addition to that, then he'll have his regular performance that most of us are familiar with too, playing their traditional all types of music. JR is great. We couldn't do this without JR's help. He's always been there for us with the PAs, the stage, helping us get entertainment, and we appreciate so much what he does. And I need to plug him. If anybody has any need along those lines, he's got a store full of musical equipment and
Oh, he does,
PAs, and he's an expert at helping schools, churches, whatever, get their PAs going. And JR can do it now.
Last time I saw him, he was over Paragould providing some equipment because the sound went out before the football game started.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and by the way, talking about JR, they've conned him in. He's running for mayor again over there.
Okay.
I'll plug him politically while we're here. If anybody over that way at Walnut Ridge is
Is it
listening.
Walnut Ridge?
Walnut
Okay.
Ridge. He's running for mayor of Walnut Ridge this
Mayor
time.
Wall- Well, he's been mayor before.
Yes, he has.
And I think is his wife been
His
mayor?
wife followed him, and then he was, of course, state legislator.
Yeah, he went on to the state, and
Mhm.
so he knows a little about politics too. And so he's going to do the Johnny Rivers tribute. Then he'll also have a show himself with his all-star
Right.
band, and then you'll have your usual big drawing for $100 cash. That's about 8:30, give or take, isn't it?
Give or take, just before our main entertainer goes on. And during the day, by the way, we'll have cash drawings, maybe some prize drawings, and the beauty pageant. We're going to have some cash prizes there as well, more so than just whatever they get at the beauty pageant. I'm sorry, a sash or whatever they call them.
True.
We may give them some cash money too. And this is going to be a different beauty pageant. Let me mention that it's not going to be a formal thing. Formal's not required.
Okay.
And we'd like for them to have a school-related, maybe sometime.
Dress, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a cheerleader or a
Yeah.
ball player or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's going to be something a little different. Going to be a lot of fun.
Well, it will be, and that'll be neat. I like that. And boy, have you got a main attraction come 8:30?
Yes, we do. Narvel Phelps has been packing them for a long time, and I had forgot some of the monster hits he had, and you and I were talking.
Yeah,
It's named-
we looked at him. Reconsider Me, Mountain of Love. He had Funny How Time Slips Away. Most people remember that. And then, of course, a huge hit with Drift Away. And also Lonely Teardrops, big hit for him. Runaway, and then another big hit, Crying. So he's got them.
He does. He's still entertaining. He puts on a good show. Does a good job. He's filling the places where he plays. He fills the crowd. There fills the audience, and puts on a great show.
Then after that, you'll have your fireworks there. That's a tradition as well.
That's tradition. We started a few years ago. We've made connections with a guy that does a monster fireworks shows. It's one of the best you'll see. This time of year, it's good for him, and he gives me a heck of a deal on it because it's not the 4th of July, not a lot of fireworks in September,
Right.
so
So
it's a really good show that he
good
puts
time to
on
have
for
it,
us. And, the pancake breakfast, I want to mention that a little bit more
Yes,
too.
okay.
We're going to start the day with that at the fire station.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, probably gonna be $5. I'm not real sure. In fact, the fire department has a meeting tonight to discuss that some more.
So
But,
7 till 9 is really when it is, because you can come in at any time. But don't press 9 o'clock too much. You may be left out.
yes, that's right. I want to encourage anybody that has anything of interest that would like to be in the parade too. Any antique cars or any exciting things they want to put in the parade. Plus, anybody that's in the beauty pageant is welcome to ride in the parade as well.
Right.
It's political season. We welcome all the politicians. We've tried to invite Donald Trump, but hadn't got through to him just
you
yet.
haven't got through to him?
But you never know.
You never know.
We may try to make Newark great again, as long as
There
we make
you go.
America great. So. But we're looking forward to a big day, Gary.
Yes, it looks like it's going to be September the 8th. It's on a Saturday, kicking off, of course, as we just mentioned with the Pancake Breakfast, Newark's 25th annual TNT Festival. TNT standing for Times and Tradition.
Let me throw in too that even if it's raining, we'll move out to the school and go ahead and have Narvel Phelps out in the
Okay.
gym or something.
Out in the gym, so it's-
if you want to see him, we'll certainly come on
Okay.
down. Don't just cancel out on account of the rain.
All right, September the 8th, and we're hoping it don't rain.
That's right.
Hey, thanks, Ernie.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you.